G'day, this is Andrew from Global Dive, and today we're going to do a bit different. We're going to show you a bit of a preview on how we would change a dry suit zip. So we have a 7-year-old dry suit here. It's zip's done a really good job, but it's finally worn out, and so we're going to put this new zip into the suit. So follow me, and I'll show you how we get out.
First, we need to remove the old zip. This often requires careful removal of the tape. Here I'm using the heat gun to help loosen the tape off and carefully peeling that off. The suits are stitched and glued in, so here I'm actually carefully picking the stitching away and then cutting through the old glue. After the zips are out, we need to clean off all the old glue and start preparing the material. This involves dremeling the surface carefully. Before we use Dremel, we used to do this by hand with sandpaper, so the Dremel just speeds things up massively. But again, care is needed because it's really easy to sand through the dry suit. After sanding both surfaces, we then clean the surface with a solvent. This is a really harsh chemical, so high quality personal protective equipment is required. If a bit drips in your tea, that's okay. Next, the zips are prepped in a similar way. Once all surfaces are clean and ready to go, we now apply the 2-part glue. We need 3 to 4 thin layers, so this is very time consuming. Preparation is key here to avoid the sticking the wrong parts to each other. Here I use scrap paper to mask the areas I want to keep clean. Now the zip is ready to be fitted to the suit. You might notice I'm gluing both zips in 2 parts, as the zips curve around the diver's body, making them really difficult to fit in one go. Care is taken to align the 2 sides correctly. As soon as the 2 parts touch each other, they lock into place. Once in place, I use a silicone roller to put pressure on both sides evenly. Then I work each side section by section. We then leave the zips in place with weights holding the zips firm. We do this for about between 6 and 12 hours to let the glue set in place before the next step. Here's a quick time lapse of the gluing and fitting. If only I could work this fast, and if only the camera wouldn't have picked up that ball patch. So after 6 hours of curing, it's now time to seal the zips in. For this, we use a couple of methods depending on the suit. For DUI, we add a liquid seal over many layers. We mix aqua seal and a cure accelerator to get the correct consistency. This speeds up curing as well as help work the glue into the fibers of the dry suit, ensuring a really good bond. The glue is then applied by hand. I'll typically apply between 3 and 5 layers with at least half an hour between each layer. So as you can see, it's a really labor intensive part of the job, but it's one that's really important to make sure the zip stays in and the dry suit stays dry. So now it's a few days later and we've got several layers built on top of each other. The valves can go back in and now we can pressure test the work. We spray the area with soapy water and look for bubbles. If none are present, we can dry off the suit, sign it off as complete, and let the customer know that the dry suit's ready to collect. Let us know if there's any other tests that you'd like to see behind the scenes for, perhaps our master UG servicing a regulator, or Kate conducting a hydro test on a cylinder. Just let us know in the comments. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you next time.